At the Saints Guild, the crowd approached. The receptionist, this receptionist's name is Emily, the receptionist of the Grey Rock City Saints Guild. The crowd said, "Someone is injured. She's going to die." "She won't die," Laysil said. "Huh?" Emily was surprised. "Oh, you guys are slaves of the city lord." The other person immediately replied, "Yes, I heard that the city lord has been sponsoring the guild. As long as the city lord is a member of the saints, the guild will treat them right. Please help, she's going to die." "She won't die, you idiot," Laysil shouted. Emily saw that and said, "Then, please follow me." Laysil comforted. "Xiao Mi, try harder." Emily opened the door to the pharmacy. "Sir Alan, a new patient here." Alan was angry. "Why did he come in? I don't know how to knock on the door or what. Didn't two people just come? I'm very busy. These people don't know." "Are they all slaves? Why did you bring slaves here?" Emily explained. "They were the city's slaves. That girl's critically wounded." Laysil inhaled. "This was the scent of dustweed in Dad's memory," Alan said while looking into the room. "Regardless of whether they belong to the city lord or not, they are just a group of slaves. We serve the city lord, not them. Chase them away. Don't bother me to treat you." Emily hesitated, but Laysil quickly interrupted. "We can treat her ourselves. Give us some medicine and bandage." Alan refused. "Get out. A bottle is worth more than your slowly lives. Get out of here. Just scram already." The crowd immediately looked at Alan curiously. Wow, something must have exploded. Alan was angry. "Damn it, calm down," Laysil shouted. "Stop! You added too much sulfur. You are also lacking cold star and moisture grass. If you continue to increase the power of the holy seal anymore, it will explode." Alan shouted. "Whoa, the explosion couldn't be stopped." The people ran away, clutching their heads. "Oh God, what are you doing? Trying to burn people alive?" Alan looked at the mess. "Damn it, another waste of resources," another person said to Laysil. "Laysil, the others have to go back to work. Quickly save Xiao Mi." Emily was worried. "Sir Alan, what are you refining? Don't burn down the pharmacy." Alan was angry. "Tisk, what would a village girl know? Dustweed only has a little left. It's because of you bastards, otherwise I would have been able to successfully refine it. How would you like to compensate me, huh?" Emily was scared. "What?" Laysil denied. "No, your formula was wrong from the start. You added too many minerals. There were too many herbs missing. The ratio was wrong, and the oil was too thick. But dustweed and dried resin were correct, but it was impossible to save." Alan was surprised, huh? Laysil held up the recipe for broken blood essence. "After all, cultivation of star-shattering blood is banned. This method has been destroyed by the guild." Emily was stunned when she saw that, cultivation of star-shattering blood is strictly banned by the guild. "Sir Alan, don't tell me." Alan denied. "Nonsense, I wasn't trying to cultivate it. I just for academic research, with no intention of ingestion." Laysil walked by. "The star-shattering blood took effect and strengthens the holy seal, but the side effects it brings is unimaginable. Only idiots would ingest it." Alan was bewildered. How do you know this? It can't be that. Do you know how to cultivate it? It's impossible. Why would a mere slave know all this?" Laysil said again, "I can help you cultivate star-shattering blood." "Hey, don't joke around." Alan was surprised. "Ah, no way, you're the first Blade King's grandson. You were on the wanted notices." "You're Dean Lanlot's son." Emily was stunned. "Dean Lanlot?" Laysil didn't pay attention. "Starry dustweed, so surprised. It must have cost a lot of money. This is my first time seeing it." On the other side, Emily was still exclaiming, "The co-founder of the Saints Guild, the leader among the 5 saints." Alan beside her affirmed, "That's right. Don't mess my things." Laysil replied, "I can indeed help you cultivate this star-shattering blood." Emily stopped. "Hey, if the president knows about this," Laysil replied, "it is only for academic research purpose." Why, Alan thought to himself, this little brat can really do this. Alan immediately turned to hug Emily's shoulder. Yes, this is just academic research, academic. Emily let out a surprised sound. Alan laughed. Then, let's just begin. Lasil remained silent. Alan made a confused noise. At this moment, someone spoke up. Oh my God, please save this pitiful child. Xiao Mi is dying. Supervisor Mao, can you shut it? Alan immediately understood. Ah, that's right. We have to save the Slav. Friends first. Oh, you poor child, let me see, he silently thought. This damn slave. If you dare to trick me, then you will die with me. Don't think that using your father is a threat. After a while, Alan shouted, Okay, well, this child's energy and blood are very weak. When he comes back, give him this potion to replenish the child's energy and blood. Have fun. I understand, Doctor, you're amazing. I didn't expect it revived the dead again. Alan shouted. Shut up. Lasil walked over. Is that it? Alan turned his head. Brother, I've run out of patience. You should tell me how to refine the shattered essence blood now, right? Lasil shoved a vial into Alan's hand. Here, how are you feeling? Alan looked at the vial in surprise. It's already refined. I've been researching it for half a year and failed countless times. How can this brat refine it without any problems? Really? Lasil continued to ask Xiao Mi attentively. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat anything? Xiao Mi replied, I want to eat white jade berry. On the other side, Alan was still studying the vial. It was truly identical, the shape completely matching the description. Lasil snatched the vial back. How is it? It's not bad, right? Alan broke out in a cold sweat. Yes, it's great. At first glance, it looks like the real shattered essence blood. Lasil added, You can't just look at its shape. You have to smell it too. Shattered essence blood has a fishy smell with a hint of grape sweetness. Alan replied, Right, that's right. I can really smell the fishy smell and the sweetness. Haha, wait, give me the vial. Lasil dropped the vial and Alan was scared. It's broken, Lasil said. Academic research is over. Alan cried, My shattered essence blood, my star essence grass, it's all gone. It's all gone. You little brat, what the hell do you want? Lasil explained. In the 10th volume of the Heterodox Alchemy Compendium, Chapter 6, it records a detailed study of the shattered essence blood. If you want to continue your academic research... Alan interrupted. Who wants to research this thing? I just want to use it to increase my strength. I let it slip. Emily worried. Sir Alan, the shattered essence blood is a drug that is strictly prohibited by the Guild. If you continue, I will report to the President immediately. Alan cried angrily. Who cares? I don't belong to this branch anyway. I just want to go back to the capital. Emily was shocked. What? Lasil was confused. What does he mean? Emily explained. Sir Alan was originally a member of the Alchemy Association in the kingdom, but in an accident his laboratory was burned down and many valuable materials were destroyed. So Sir Alan was sent to the Grey Rock City branch. I'm afraid Sir Alan will never... Alan interrupted. Shut up. As long as my talent and level are improved, I can go back to the Kingdoms Association. You stinking slave, you broke my vial. This is a heinous crime. I, as a guild alchemist and a second-rank Saint Seal master, order you to return my shattered essence blood. Lasil laughed. This shattered essence blood, this thing that harms both people and itself, is completely worthless. Alan was skeptical. Oh yeah? Then taste the pain and sit there and cry and tell me about its value. Battle technique, 5 senses first level, Lasil continued. There are also other forbidden methods to increase talent. Alan was skeptical. Is what you said true? Lasil was surprised. Wow, I heard that this move will make people's 5 senses distorted and ugly. But if you can't release it successfully, you'll be backfired. On the Earth continent, countless people who crave power are exploring very different things. Advanced skills are constantly emerging, but the only move that everyone wants to get is the enhancement technique. Alan thought to himself, is this kid talking nonsense? But his father didn't say anything to interrupt the conversation. Laysil, it's late. Let's go back to work. Let me take Xiaomi back first. Laysil replied, Okay. Xiaomi looked confused. Oh, wait a minute. I want to wait for Laysil. Alan said again, Ahem, kid, so what are you saying you have to do? Laysil turned his head. For a wicked person like you, if you get the enhancement technique, you will definitely hurt people. It's best not to tell you. Alan shouted, You brat, do you think I have no way to make you talk? Laysil was curious. Try it then. After saying that, Alan shouted, brother, please tell me. This is the tiger descending the mountain move. Alan kowtowed. I'm out of options. Emily hurriedly stopped him. Sir Alan, you're embarrassing the guild like this. Alan shouted, Shut up, you country bumpkin. It's none of your business. Get lost. Emily was shocked. What? Alan hugged Laysil's leg. Brother, I've never been so pathetic in my life. I beg you to tell me. This is my lifelong request, just once. Emily gritted her teeth. Are you pretending to be a little girl? Laysil stroked his hair. You're really pitiful. For your sincerity, let me help you. Alan continued to cry. When Emily saw this, she was even more surprised. Is he an S? That night in the slave area, a loud voice came out. Oh my God, who turned on the headlights? The bread and bean soup are glowing. Xiaomi was curious. What is this? It looks delicious. Laysil hurriedly explained, This is an alchemy technique that increases the nutritional value and flavor of food. This is an alchemy technique created by my father. The people around immediately chimed in. Laysil has been very low-key since he was beaten up by the leader. It's like he's transformed into a different person. After all, his family is so powerful, so maybe he really does have some skills. Xiaomi took a bite of the bread. It's so delicious. The bread is so soft and it seems to have the taste of roasted beef. Laysil laughed out loud. The nutritional value has been greatly increased. If it's delicious, eat more of it. That night, while everyone was fast asleep, Laysil continued to use natural spirit stones to heal himself. Laysil thought to himself, as expected of a technique developed by my genius mother. Through sleep, I can strengthen the body's recovery speed. I only need to sleep for 3 hours and all the fatigue and pain in my body will completely disappear. If not for receiving the Holy Seal, I would never have known that my body was so weak. Parents, I have inherited your strength. I will become stronger and break free from this state. I will avenge you. After recovering his physical condition, he could now start training. Although I hate you, I have to borrow your strength for now, Grandpa, the First Blade Emperor Labor. I want to borrow your combat skills to train my body, Divine Destruction Body, First Form, Divine Destruction Splitting Light. This technique can stimulate the ultimate power of the body and force every part of the body into a high-intensity state of movement. This simple training method can make the body's state develop rapidly, but this method also has its price. It not only causes serious damage to the body, but also shortens one's lifespan. Is this the secret to getting stronger, Labor? No wonder you can be as strong as a demon. This method is exactly the same as the demon's transformation method, but I'm sure I'll be even more ruthless than you and become stronger than you. The next morning, at the Grey Rock City Saints Guild, Alan was rummaging through the warehouse while cursing, That little devil didn't lie to me, did he? He wrote all sorts of nonsense, things I've never heard of. Are they really in the guild? Alan recalled Laysil's words from the day before. You can collect as many of these materials as you can. Alan wondered, is this a secret method of strengthening? Laysil denied it. No, these are the things I need. Alan was annoyed. What? I've wasted a whole day and you're asking me to get things for you. Are you kidding me? Lae'zel was also angry. Shut up! Helping you is not free, you have to pay the price. When you have enough, come find me. Alan threw the recipe over his shoulder. Damn it, you make me kneel down, and then you write this nonsense and ask me to find it. I'm really stupid to believe this demon's words. Suddenly, someone picked up the recipe. Alan was startled. Who is it? Outsiders are not allowed in the warehouse. The man muttered, Lithium mica, not bad. This recipe is very good. What method is this? It turned out that the person holding the recipe was the 4th rank Saint Seal Master, Fiona Garcia. Alan was stunned. Oh, that guild leader. The guild leader leaned over and asked, What's wrong, Miss Garcia? Fiona pointed to the recipe. Edward, look at this recipe of his. Isn't it strange? This Edward guy also turns out to be a 4th rank Saint Imprinter, the president of the branch of the Saints Guild, George Edward. This looks very special. Oh, could it be that they want to find this? Fiona smiled. That clue, Alan was lost in a sea of questions. What was going on? Why were they researching it? Was the formula that the kid wanted really that good? Fiona approached Alan. Hey, Uncle, did you write the prescription? Uncle, could it be you? At the same time, at the slave labour camp, everyone was shocked. There was a legacy of the alchemist. It must be cultivated. All the alchemists were for the sake of being stronger.